I'm gonna be showing y'all the best places to put your cap breakers so you don't waste your money on your build. It's 100 a build. So I'm gonna be showing y'all what you should be max +1 and max +2ing. Most people get it wrong, so this video will be very important to you so you can enjoy winning. And you know, when you really sculpt your builds, you gotta build them around the max +2s and 1s. And this is very vital, or you are wasting 100 builds. Y'all be sure to hit that like button if you already have more than 3 builds, man. Now, Aerial Wizard, there's no point to waste your max 1s or +2s on Aerial Wizard, man. Float game, highly overrated. Y'all might be seeing some people do some crazy stuff. It still can be broken in a sense, but it's not like something you really want to target unless your whole game is around doing the floaters, and you still might accidentally get midi. You could just shoot a damn midi. Ain't gonna hold you. But your max 1s and +2s, in a sense, man, but it's not really like that. It's not something like, you know, you do it here, oh, it's just going from my knowledge, you know, like it still seemed like it's just like at the top of the meter. I haven't really seen anything to where it's like the full damn meter if you get it like legendary or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but C tier, man. Now, hook specialist, bro, unless you a damn hook spammer, there's no point to really target it. And if you really build your build to really be a post scorer, I'm sure it's already high. And then, you know, I'd say C tier. It's nothing you should target as a center, nothing you should target as a lock, only being a damn post scorer. And if then you know you at C tier, but even lower, like, then it's nothing. Flow game, I also forgot to say this. For a guard, if your whole game's not around it, it'd be even low, right? Now, maybe if you do like the 76, 80, maybe, but even then, man, you could just go for a midi. So it's not really something you should be aiming for. Even for the centers, some centers, like, do not cap break your damn layup. I seen some people cap breaking their layup. Bro, stop. It's at centers, like, bro, there's so many more important things. Stop it. Get some help. Now look, I know they saying every play style is OP. It's a myth, okay? It's a myth. Play a mix master. I haven't seen anybody going crazy with it. Y'all might get baited by Sim Nation. Sim Nation do be baiting, okay? Be careful. I know you hate them damn cheesers. Do not fall into the Sim Nation spectrum. They always try to find something and be like, this is underrated. Look at me. Like, bro, these are clips. Watch them play live. Stop it, bro. But don't fall into the Sim Nation facade. They will encourage you to waste that bread. I promise you, they are bots. They have Mix Master. I mean, if you want to do that, have fun and all that, but just in a meta sense and getting your bang for your buck and not wasting money, even making a layup build, it's not. From what I've seen, I have not been seeing nobody going crazy with layups. Been about a month. It ain't like that, bro. Don't be wasting your stuff. There's better stuff to put. Paint Prodigy, man, there's no point, bro. It improves your ability to quickly score under the paint, but it's not nothing you should build your build around. Okay, so it's just like, for a guard, you shouldn't be doing this, even though you might, you know, just have a max +1 to do this, and this is something you could pick, but it's nothing to build your build around. Same with the locks and the centers maybe, I mean, but it's nothing game changing, you feel me? So we just put it C tier. Now, physical finisher supposedly helps you through contact and contact layups, but again, this is not something you should be targeting or building your build around. So we gonna put this C tier too. I haven't seen nobody popping off with it like that. I'm sure you guys might get baited and stuff, but I haven't seen no one, you know, but it could eventually be higher, but I've seen no one. I've seen nobody raving about it. Y'all got any information about these builds and badges, you know, help each other down below, you know? Post fade phenomena. I really don't know. I've seen nobody rave about this either. So we'll just put it C tier. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Again, to max +2 or 1, pointless, unless like you actually are a post scorer. That's supposed to help you with post fades and pop shots. So if that's your game, you know. Now, post powerhouse. This is for being a post scorer, backing down people, doing them damn drop steps. So if you a drop step cheeser, that's your game. Now, if you are a post scorer, you probably have this B tier, you know, if you want to put your build around. I mean, even for a center, this is somewhat be cool, you know? So, you know, maybe B tier, but it's nothing like crazy to be really finked out over. Now, post up poet is for faking defenders and scoring while in the post. Again, I've heard nothing of this. It's probably a post spin sauce. I really haven't been seeing nobody post spin. I don't know nothing about the badge again. but it's nothing to really build your build upon and really max plus 2 or 1s unless post scoring is really your play style. Y'all that are more educated, let me know. I got this at C tier, man. Now for posterizer, it's kind of overrated. Your max plus 1s and 2s, it really depends, and put it to legendary and didn't really do nothing. And I was in the wreck. So it's like, it's not really like, I might be getting baited, but it's not like 24 and all this and that. Now they say when you're taller, you dunk way more. Like I've dunked on like a 6'10", 6'11" with it legendary, or no, with it gold, and then like the 6'5" with it legendary, it doesn't compare. So I guess the height stuff really just make it easier to really dunk. So for y'all dunking, it's not like the posterizer, like it's not, say you play rec, it's not really something that's, you know, so it's like, okay, gold is really the special spot. So if you want to use your max plus and 2s to get it to gold, I think that's the special spot. And legendary is okay, but I mean, like, unless you playing like crazy comp and you trying to real get some bailouts, and it's just not gonna, I don't know. I don't think it's really like that. So, you know, we'll put it B tier. Now, Rise Up is a great badge for centers. Max plus 1s and 2s, it's even for guards, Rise Up would be cool. I mean, I don't think you would have the spots or and all that. So, I mean, we'll put it B tier, but it's nothing like, you know, Rise Up helps you dunk on your opponents in the paint or posterizing. So, you know, it's pretty important, man. Y'all let me know y'all's experience with Rise Up. It's good for guards, locks, and centers, okay? This could be something I don't know about max plus 1 in it on a guard, but this could be something that you upgrade, because getting those boards are crucial. Boxing out your man so you can get the ball back, switch the possession is very important. So this might be something you want to focus on, even as a little guard, if, you know, the opportunity is there. And of course, you know, for centers and all that. So it's pretty important, especially 2s and 3s. These little rebounding badges are pretty important, man. A lot of people they're thinking just straight offense or just straight defense. They're not understanding, like, you got to get that board, and being able to box somebody out could change the possession. So I'm gonna put it A tier. Now for rebound chaser, we gotta put it the tip top. Rebound chaser is so important. It basically helps you get boards from farther distances, give you better animations and all that. It's so important for guards, tall guards, say you running duo or triple ISO, just anything. Being able to get the board is so important, especially if you're spotting up. Being able to get that board is so important. Everyone's focused on all these badges that they're barely using, but like, especially if someone else is mainly running ball handler, you only have yours like on bronze or something. Focusing your build around what rebound chaser you're gonna have and all this and that's top tier. Like for all builds, it's pretty important, especially on a game like this. You have to get those possessions when you finally do make them miss, because people are just fading. You have to get that board, bro. So guards, locks, centers, very important, man. So we got it at A tier. Now challenger, do this whole work. It's supposed to improve your contest. You contest perimeter shooters, but it's like, man, I done moved into legendary, gold, all that, bro. And it's like, even other people I play with, like, they don't even bother using a max plus 1s and 2s. But if you don't even have it gold plus, like, you better get it to gold. I don't know what you're doing, but in this game, bro, you have to have it gold plus. It seemed like he's nerfing contest. They haven't really did no data on challenger, but gold plus, it seemed like you need. And even then, it's like, now challenger, man, do this whole work. I personally did gold, max plus 2'd it, everything. Some people, they don't find the value in doing it super high because they don't really notice a difference. As long as you have it gold, I mean, it's okay. It's kind of like the glove situation, but challenger's better than glove. It's definitely, either way, man, challenger, unless you like a lock or guarding ball, maybe in a sense, but you know, then there's on ball menace and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I would put it C tier, man. But you definitely gotta, when you playing and like you are getting put on ball a lot, or you trying to, you know, you definitely gotta be gold plus. Unless like, you know, crazy center and all that, then of course you can't even get it gold. Glove, trash, D tier. Now, bro, you can't get on ball steals. 2K Lab even did a test, basically showing it's virtually impossible to get steals when people have all their adrenaline bars. Basically, to get some type of steals, they have to lose like all their adrenaline. But for bump steals and all that, blitz steals, I mean, it still don't really work. You know he's gonna tune it. So that's why, like, even this video, some things are gonna stay the same all year and still be an insight on what to go for. But some things might shift. Glove is one of those things, the same with Challenger, you know, other things I'm talking about. So y'all be sure to look at the date, you know, maybe ask some questions months from now and see what's going on. But glove, man, we got that whole detail. High flying denier boosts the speed of leap ability to block people trying to dunk that ball. High flying denier, you should be pretty valid with it on silver. To base your build around it, I mean, you can boost this even as a guard because, you know, you be put in those positions as a lock for sure, depending on what's really going on, especially as a center. I'll put it B tier. A movable enforcer helps defenders just trying to run through you. I don't know, man. It seemed like people be going through you in a sense. Maybe I'm tripping. Even as a guard, I mean, you don't want to build around this. I had this on legendary. People was still going around me. My stuff was in the 90s. So immovable, man, I put it at C, man. I ain't gonna hold. Nah, I put it at B, man. And I'm gonna put it at C, bro. I don't care. Interceptor helps you get more tip passes or intercepting the ball. Interceptions are okay this year. Guards, locks, centers, you do need some type of interceptor. That's why you just don't go no steal, because your steals is basically pointless. But getting an interception is pretty vital. I would put this at B tier. It is pretty good to have this at a higher level, especially try and be in them lanes. It can really change the game. Building your build around off-ball pests, you are cooked. Off-ball pests grab people better with it higher, so they can't backdoor you as much or dex as much. I mean, it's I mean, max plus 1 and 2 this. I mean, maybe if you some type of little guard, like if you can, and it's bad, I mean, but other than that, it's like, nah, we gonna put it at D tier. Now, on-ball menace is like going up to people, getting your bumps. This is the clamps. It's okay. Better than a movable enforcer from my experience and everyone I've talked to. Y'all let me know y'all's. So I would put it B tier. You know, you can base your builds around trying to get a certain on-ball menace. You desperately need bumps. This kind of helps. It's hard to get bumps on the perimeter and with people isoing in general. So I mean, guards, everyone really need on-ball menace, man, as high as possible, really. Well, not as possible, but you know. Now, paint patroller, definitely need this badge to get some type of contest or blocks. So if you're some type of offensive build, you can invest in this. It's nothing to really go crazy over. Pick dodger, some people use screens, some people don't. So it really depends on who you play and where you play. Now, if you're a lock, you would definitely have it higher. Everyone else, guard, center, no. You should not be doing it here. So maybe B tier. The same with paint patroller, man. Maybe paint patroller on the littler guards, just some type of guard. Your centers and your locks here though. The same concept with on-ball menace. Interceptor, same concept. A post lockdown is supposed to help you get strips against post scores and just defend post moves. Now, bro, there aren't a lot of post scores on the game, so you should only be using this you on the ones, so don't waste it. Maybe it can help you on the ones, but other than that, you know, we gonna put it C tier, man. Now, brick wall, I hate you damn screen users, but I'm gonna help you NPCs out. So of course you shouldn't have brick wall on a guard unless you're doing some damn cheese. Well, then you could have it. But I mean, locks, you wouldn't need to unless you're doing some damn cheese. Centers, of course, you need brick wall unless you're doing some damn ISO. Now, it helps with screens and draining their energy. And y'all know people be running around, so pretty good badge, something to really invest in and really hurt people, man. It's been one of the most broken badges for years. Jesus. Need to nerf it. So if it's in your play style, you could definitely build your game around the brick wall and all the max plus 1s and 2s. Slippery off ball, it's not like that, bro. They done nerfed it. Then if you try to activate it, you kind of lose adrenaline, and don't that make your shooting worse? I mean, I don't see no value in it. I ain't gonna hold you. Max plus 2 and 1 in it. I don't see no value in it, bro. Now, pogo stick, bruh, I'm gonna put this in the A tier. Bro, you have to jump. I mean, they did buff the contest, but I mean, when you miss your jump and being able to jump again, I think that's pretty valuable to max plus 2 and 1 if you're doing some type of defense, even on the perimeter, bro. Like, because usually when you jump, man, you out to play, and this helps you recover more, like you quicker. I don't know, man, depending on what you really struggling with. And I put Pogo A, man, I ain't gonna hold you. There are more important badges, but I feel like when you really think about it, like if you really struggling with like stopping people here or there or some type of perimeter and you gotta jump, and then, man, I put it A tier. I ain't gonna hold you. Especially pre-patch. But I mean, they're nerfing the contest again. So after a rebound, block attempt, or even a jump shot. Now there's no contest system in NBA 2K26. Deadeye helps with late closeouts, boosting your jump shot. I would say put it B tier, man. But there are other badges better than this to max plus 1 and 2. So, you know, keep that in mind. Guards, you know, it's pretty cool to max plus 1 and 2 it. Maybe not create your whole build around the badge. Locks, you know, if you can, if you want to do it, you know, probably be lower for locks. Centers, unless you're really shooting over those. There are other badges, maybe centers, since they're so stationary, maybe centers, but you know, B tier, I think that's solid. Now limitless range, bro, limitless range is so far back, not a lot of people are shooting from that far. They did a badge test, it do go up and all this and that. You definitely should have some limitless on your build, like at least bronze or silver. But you got to be stupid deep to really shoot that, and you got to have a meta play style. So I put it B tier. No, I might put a C. I don't think people are really shooting, like, to be honest, people don't really play like that. Like, people are more scared. So I'll put it C tier, to be honest, to really base your whole build around it. And if you're even thinking about doing it, you're most likely already going to get it high enough. So it's, you know, really something you shouldn't be focused on. Standstill shots, it's the best badge in the game. Always try to get it gold and get it legendary, all this and that. If you struggle, top tier. The higher you have this badge, the better player you are. Shooting is king in the game. Even if you have low shooting, you need to eventually get this to gold minimum for everybody. Only the top tier gods who can do without it being stupid max can start to do stuff lower. But other than that, man, you should be max plus 2ing and wanting this badge and creating your whole build around set shot specialist. It is easily the best badge in the game, or second best, right? Very, very important. Build your whole game around set shooter. Best badge in the game. Now, shifty shooter, it improves your off dribble and high difficulty jump shots, man. All the fade cheese. This badge is more broken than set shooter. It's the most broken badge in the game. You can shoot more consistent than standing still because of shifty shooter. Fades are broken. Now, this could be nerfed eventually. It definitely has to. But right now, it's the best badge in the game. You just fade every 3. You could fade from half court, always have a green window, but you can't with set shot. And you could just spam fades everywhere. It's broken as hell. Fading at the midi, fading at the 3. Now this isn't as important as set shooter because more people are kind of scared to take fades in a sense, but it's broken as everyone's fading. All builds, everyone's fading. So this is something you could definitely upgrade if that's going to be your bag. Like, you know, if you really want to drop the cojones, you're gonna put this at S tier. Now, Ankle Assassin helps with the stuns and all that. 2K Lab did a vid breaking it down, and you see it's kind of low. Also depends on the perimeter defense. It's nothing to really focus on, to be honest. So we're gonna put Ankle Assassin at C tier. Bailout is actually broken. Even on higher levels, it be throwing nut stuff. So I don't think it's something you should really be focusing and building your build around. In a sense, it could be higher if like you're a spam dunker and you like to go dunk and then like pass out, or layup and then pass out. But other than that, man, I say D tier, bro. I ain't going. Break starter is your outlet pass. It's one of the most important aspects of the game. For 5s especially. 3s, it's not as important, but still you get hella easy scores. I think this is very underrated. Scoring on the fast break is very important. I say this is a S tier. I'm not gonna hold you. I say it's a S tier. I wish more people would value throwing the damn break. It's game changer. Taking advantage of them playing bad D or whatever, it's game changer, bro. Dimer, now it's usually the lower tier, right? The tier 2. So it's like, again, this helps people's shot percentage. It's very important to win it. I would say this is S tier. A lot of people ain't focusing on it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You could put the dimer in the max +2 slot, and it's gonna help people make more shots. And when they miss, you could really tell that they really tried. Especially playing with randoms, locks, centers, PGs. I say the dimer. I'm not saying it's crazy broken, but I'm saying you can use your max +2s and ones. The same with the break starter. You can, depending on your role in game. I say put it up there. I don't care, bro. Might be weird. Y'all might be whatever. I don't. Being able to hit shots and score effortlessly, I think that's just so valuable. A lot of people should be focused on those type of badges to help your teammates, and you will fare better on the game. Handles for days is extremely important on the game. Now, I don't know if I would say S tier, but there is a difference with dribble, right? When you have less energy, it's harder to hit, it's harder to shoot, it's harder to dribble. You lose stamina hella quick in this game because Mike Wang's a loser and he wants us to buy Gatorade. So all y'all that be crying about people dribbling and all this and that, you are helping them help you pay more money to actually play the damn game. You're gonna have to buy Gatorade. Instead, if you guys be like, man, we want stamina in the game, going completely anti-consumer, you're stupid. But handles for days is very important. Even for guards, like there's a big jump, especially like legendary, all this and that. Now you could do it. I wouldn't say it's really your priority, but you know, like lightning launch, the handles for days. I say this is A tier. It's a valuable badge, very valuable in more ways than people think. Lightning launch, being able to be quicker is extremely important. Building your build around lightning launch and handles for days is very important. One of the best badges in the game. They say the Hall of Fame it's not worth, you know, but only 1% higher than gold. Gold's the sweet spot, and then you want to take it to legendary, usually with your builds. So I would say lightning launch S tier, man. Strong handle is a great badge. 2K26 did a test basically showing that it's way better than on ball menace. So you could take it to Hall of Fame or legendary. You can really run through people. Not a lot of people invested in strength this year. I say it's still top tier. I put it at A. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. I'll put it at B. I'll put it at. So I haven't really seen people go crazy, but they did a test and that's still broken. Unpluckable, bro. You can't get steals in the game, so you don't really need to invest like that to help with your ball security. We're gonna put that at D tier. Now, versatile visionary is supposed to like needle threader type of badge. It ain't nothing to really be. You know. So I put it at C tier. Hey, if y'all want them free cap breakers from the crew, you need a level 30 crew. Be sure to join my Discord. Link is in the description. Got 90,000 people running there all day and night. So join the cord. Now, close shot isn't really something you should be investing your cap breakers in. Unless you are a post scorer. The best type of ratings to have is a 73. You shouldn't even really be upgrading this. It should be like naturally going up type of ordeal. So I give close shot a D for cap breakers. Unless you a damn post scorer and you trying to do some weird nonsense, do not put no damn close shot on your cap breakers, bro. That's just standing still, throwing the ball up, or post hooks. But now they saying it helped with standing alley-oop and put back layups, bro. It ain't worth it for your cap breakers. This tier list is for your cap breakers. For driving layup, bro, don't be fooled, y'all. It's bait. For cap breakers, you should not be using it on driving layup unless like you trying to get 76 or 80 or some type of rating like that. But even then, bro, it's a waste of cap breakers. I mean, if you enjoy it or whatever, so we're gonna put it at C tier. C tier for the cap breakers. Now, some of the best animations are Bam and LaMelo. Trey Young's cool too. There's some other cool floaters, but those are like the best for like the animations. And you see the badges, like, yeah, it's not really worth it to really go stupid high here unless you're really trying to make it your whole play style. But as you see, like 185, it's not worth it. Doing anything for this, it's not really worth it. Then you get the physical finishing at 80. So it's like, it's between like 80 or 76 for drive and layup. Drive and dunk. Now the best values at drive and dunk are 55, 65, 75, 80, 87, or 89. Those are all the values you should be going for. As you can see, the silver posterizer activates at 87, and then you could cap break this to get it gold and then +2, but it's kind of overrated, especially when you're smaller. Now when you're bigger, it's better. Duncan's already it's already good. It's not too good. It's overrated in a sense, but especially for littler guards. Yeah, those are the best values. 55 will be the hangs off one. There's a package right here. The Devin Booker right here, and the 87 would be a posterizer, you know, 85. And by the way, this whole segment, this isn't for all the nutty stuff people are going to be doing, like having their ball handle at like 60 and then upgrading. I'm just letting you know overall, you know, just based off like the stock 2K, not like what 2K is going to turn into. So drive and dunk for cat breakers, I put it B. You can use your cat breakers to reach different thresholds depending on your style and all this and that, and like what you trying to reach. For stand and dunk for small guards, and even for tall guards, you could do 40. You don't do 45. The two hand is better than the one hand. So you go 40 or you go 72 or 81. That's for like the more undersized type of centers or just guards in general. If you want to stand and dunk, the 72 or 81 or 90 for the bigs, you know, you want to, you know, but 81, these are the best values you need to be aiming for, guys, when you make your builds. Stand and dunk for your cat breakers, I put it B tier, but again, certain thresholds. On post control, you should not be putting no post control on your build unless you're really trying to be a post scorer. And I say 85 minimum. You want to go 85 minimum to get this badge right here, to back people down, drop step them, all that different type of cheese. Post control for cat breakers, and it ain't really game changing. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I put it D tier, boy. I put it D tier, man. Now, mid-range is very valuable in this game. You basically get all the badges you need to shoot that three at a way cheaper value, guys. So it's very important where you aim your badge. Now, either you don't touch your midi and you just let it go up naturally, or you aim for certain badges. Like, for instance, Deadeye. You don't really aim for Deadeye. Like, for instance, Shifty Shooter, you could either do this by cat breakers or something. You want to go for eventually get 91 in some type of way. Then you could take it to Legendary. This is the most broken badge in the game. And then, you know, yeah, you know, like, you know, or you get this at 89, probably more valuable. It's lower. You want to get this to 89, then max plus 2 it, set shot, you know, legendary. So either don't touch it at all or aim for these ratings with your cat breakers, or just getting it normally 89, 91 midi. You want to eventually reach these, you know, and you want to eventually reach, you know, 96. You know, you can reach the 96 for the Shifty Shooter purple, or you can reach the 93 midi to get that damn Shifty Shooter purple and take it to red. That's what you need to be aiming for when it comes to the midi. Now, with your cat breakers, I say A tier. This is something you could definitely put your cat breakers on when you're trying to reach certain badges to shoot that damn ball. But don't do it on like little levels. Like, do it for certain badge unlocks. For the 3-point, if you a little build, of course you want to get it to that 96, cat break it to get that 99. Now the best for the 3-point is 94 if you want to use your cat breakers and get that 99, right? Something you should be aiming for at the 3-pointer is 83 3-point limitless bronze. Or you can't go lower. Now, if you want the limitless bronze, I think that's a good threshold. Say you got a higher midi or something like that. Something you could definitely do with your build. Now, if you want even lower, I say 78 is the lowest you should be going, because you get set shot over. Very important badge, most important badge in the game. But I say everyone needs to get set shot shooter, set shot on gold plus. Now for 3-point, very valuable to use your cat breakers on. I say A. Free throw, what are we talking about, bro? D tier. Y'all let me know y'all's best experience with free throw. I'm not too educated about that. I don't know everything, and when I don't know something, I'm gonna let y'all know. And you get by with it lower. Free throws seem a little harder this year. I don't know. Now pass accuracy, guys. Oh my God, man. This is so exhausting. I've been saying this for years, but stop doing this. Stop. If you do this, block. Stop. The minimum pass accuracy you should have on this game is 50, bro. Minimum. This ain't no best value, but this is minimum. Never go lower. Stop being weird, bro. Stop being weird. Don't care what you're saying. Stop being weird. Stop being stupid. Especially if you play with randoms, bro. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Now, here's a good threshold right here. Bronze Dimer. Another good threshold if you're a center. 65. Bronze Break Starter. And here's another threshold. 70. Bronze Versatile Visionary. Silver Dimer. So, you know, 70 is better value than 71. 75 is Break Starter Silver. That's another good threshold. 76 is Versatile on Silver. That's a decent threshold. But these is like, you know, your popper centers, things like that. Even just guards in general, you can rock like 70 between 76 and you're completely fine. You think you need to invest more? You don't, bro. You don't, man. Passes seem late because people are trash. Everyone you play with in the rec, they're delayed in the head, right? You're getting the pass late not because they're pass act, it's because of them. You know, this a threshold gold dimer, but it's like, you know, then you can max +2 this if you want. 85, the bronze bailout, but I mean, that whole broken. So I mean, other than that, I guess you can do something like that. Best value for ball handle is 85, getting here some way to really be able to dribble and get what you need. Tall builds, littler builds, all different type of stuff. Another good value is 92. Can't get that right here, but that's another good value. 81's another good threshold. Get silver handles for days. So it really depends on what you're trying to create. Then the 80 ball handle is the goddamn silver unpluckable. So that's a good threshold. Now your speed with ball values, 75 or 80. 80 unlocks blur. So these are good thresholds, really good thresholds. Another good threshold right here is the 65 for the Giannis cross, depending on your build. When you get up to a certain rep, valuable. So it all depends on what you're trying to create. And then if you bigger, you have to have break starter gold or above for the break starter. It's extremely important, man. And then 93 for purple break starter, very valuable, man. You need these. Stop making bigs without pass accuracy. You can't even throw the break. What be wrong with y'all people, man? Now for the speed with ball, 75 is silver lightning launch, but you want to get it to 80 to get blur takeovers. It's very broken, but you want to eventually get your speed with ball to 86, then you can cap break it to legendary, or you want to sit at 80. That's how you should navigate the builder. I know some of y'all be saying all this meta stuff, bro. This is how it works. It's one of them, you know, lightning launch silver, all that. Now to use your cap breakers for pass act, only if you are some type of big, to be honest. I think that'd be valuable to your build. But if you some type of guard and all this, man, it ain't changing nothing, bro. But the break starters, it's valuable then. It's the only way it's valuable. Ball handle, extremely valuable. And that's really how you be breaking these builds. Hold on, man. Matter of fact, let me put these up here, man. It's really the best place to put your cap breakers so far. Speed with ball, another great place to put your cap breakers. If you a little build, bro, a good value is 60, paint patroller bronze, but you would have to have a 74 block. So it's like, this is something you upgrade after your perimeter and your steal, by the way, depending on your build. Now, if you're gonna have block on your build like 84, then 70 would be good. And then for your bigs, you know, 70 up. Probably really got to go higher. 77, 93 block, get you gold paint patroller. So I think gold, silver is what you should be aiming for. To cap break this, you really got to be a big boy. But to be small and cap breaking this is kind of nuts, unless like you getting crazy exploited. I don't know. Either way, 60 or just don't touch that. I mean, you can upgrade it because you do need the stops, but I think block will probably help you a little more, especially because the jump contest, and even it's a tough situation when it comes to this deep thing. Now, if you are like a guard, you don't even really need to touch this, especially if you play fives, because if someone's not helping you, they're trash. A lot of people don't understand. You're a center, gotta protect that paint. You probably do need a little bit more, but I mean, either way, if you got a team, dog, everybody's gonna be cutting. If people know how to drop off and help each other, then you don't have to have a straight all around build. But people be trash, man. They egos, they don't understand. Basketball's a team sport. It's not a one-on-one guard your man matchup. But you know, hey. Now perimeter, bro, you have to have this up. 85 is not even acceptable to play bar threes. This is the minimum, bro, guys, this is nuts what they have done with this game. 85, 82 minimum. 82 is the minimum. I ain't gonna hold you. 82 is the minimum. 82 is the absolute minimum. But what I'm saying you gotta do, you gotta get nasty, guys. This is the best value if you want to have fun on the game. Yes, everyone has to have a 92 perimeter. You have to, bro. The game is cooked. It's cooked. So the absolute minimum is 82. Other than that, you have to be 92 plus. And if you really some type of lock, you need to be getting 99 with your cap breakers in some way. You can use your cap breakers to get to this rating. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it, bro. The game is cooked. You'll notice the game being a lot more tolerable when you upgrade this up. You have to have it, bro. The game is fried. It is so fried. Now 60 is a great value. 60 is great, literally for everyone. It's nuts. But if you want more lanes and all that, you could do more, right? 73 is another great value. 85 is another great value. But these are for interceptions. The on ball, I mean, I guess bump steals, you know, but you really want to really make your choice for interceptors. So 60 is great, 70, not great. 60, cool. 73, cool. 85, cool. Going higher than this is weird. I ain't gonna hold you. We don't know what's gonna happen. He might change. Well, he's going to. He already said he's gonna address it, so maybe it'd be more valuable. But, and even locks, I guess you could do it like if you're a back end and you really want to get interceptors and things like that, you can go 94, 99. And you really want to get in them lanes, you can do that. Like, but to do it for the on ball, no. But yeah, your best, most valuable, 60, 73, 85. That's what you should really be going for. But if you're really trying to specialize, you can do the 94, 98 ratings or the damn 99, man. You know, now for your block, this help you with your jump contest, y'all. Now, if you really upgrading this and you trying to get a badge, 68, bronze high flying denier, helps you with your animations and your contest. Even if you don't unlock a badge, upgrading this will help you with your jump contest. 74 is another good value. 88 too is cool, but I think having both these badges at silver is cool. So 84 is valid, but you can, 74 is really the best. Well, not the best, but like value, you know, you could be cool right here, but you want to knock it up, get it to silver, you could be cool right there, you know, versus top, you know. So those are your two right there. Now, cap breaking interior, I don't know, bro. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Perimeter defense is S tier, bro. It's S tier. Steal, I put it C tier. Block, I put it B tier, man. But yeah, using your max plus ones and twos, I don't know if I forgot to mention, on all these, playmaking is definitely super valid. Guys, rebounding is very important this year on all builds, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, because when them boards come, you need them. So I'm damn near at the point to saying that you need bare minimum 60. Really might need silver, like for all the builds. Like, it's kind of nuts, bro, how important it is. If you want to win more, you gotta have at least like really silver rebound chaser for everybody, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, really need it. And you can really do it with the offensive and the defensive, and then being able to snatch a board, very important. We talking guards, locks, everybody. This is very important, bro. It's kind of crazy. Now the best for the big boys, 94. Either way, trying to get it to cap breakers. The same with all these numbers, man. You got to get to these numbers. You know, then you cap break, you need that rebound chaser. So 96 is cool. 94, you really need that. Actually 92. 92 is good value. Then you know you can cap break. So when you get to 92, 96, and with these, you want to get these boys to 99, to be honest. Using your cap breaking on rebounding, yes, it's pretty valid. Offensive rebound, everything I said, just probably more important. I put them both at A tier. Cap breaking your offensive defensive rebound, I put it at A tier. I ain't gonna hold. Very important. Speed is very important in this game. With how fading is and all this and that, it's very important, man. Can't get an 85 speed, you really need more. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But 85 speed seem like minimum. Your other builds that you should be maxing out your speed. Agility, I say you should have minimum 80 agility, and everything else, it should definitely be maxed out. All your builds should have minimum 80, or it should be maxed if it makes sense. This helps you with playing D, your directions, off ball, all this and that. Very important. The best for your strength is a 91. Do whatever you got to do to cap break to this, but eventually you want to go higher if that's like your build and center and all that. So you'd eventually get it to, you know, the 99 and all this and that, if that's what it calls for. But overall, gold is pretty solid. For guards, you do not need to focus on your strength, bro. People are cooked. Now, if you did want to mess with this, 73. Some locks are even going 82 strength, or they're leaving it at 73 too. So, I mean, it really depends. I say 73, or don't even mess with it. Or, you know, for all the bigs and stuff, 91, 83 type stuff, you know, all valid. Birds helps you with your rebounding. Pretty sure it helps you with your jump contest too. And it helps you with a bunch of badge unlocks. 77 is good value. That pogo stick gold. 60 vert 2, 65, and 75 too. These are going to be your most valuable ones for several different badge unlocks, depending on your build. Pretty self-explanatory. Cap breaking your speed, I put it at agility, I put it at B. Could be higher for some certain builds. Cap breaking your strength, Depends on your build, really. I put it at A. Cap breaking your vert, kind of crazy. Y'all be sure to click the video on the screen, man. If you made it this far, type best badges swamp in the comments. Click the video on the screen.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.